couldn't get the run in because I had to come here and talk to you bastards.
Priorities, Andrew. But look, welcome to Dirt Church Radio Aid Station Podcast. I'm Matt Raymond.
I'm Ali Pottinger.
I'm Andrew McDowell.
I had the misfortune of doing the first kilometre of my long run yesterday with Andrew McDowell.
How dare you?
No, it was my misfortune.
It was
You're
lovely.
Excellent. Yeah, it was. It was great. It was really good. And you looked at us and you go, you guys are doing all right.
Yeah, you guys took off at like sub fives, and I'm like, oh shit. I hope I can keep up with these guys today. You know,
Don't turn this podcast into a house of lies. But yeah, it was really nice to see you, buddy. And
Yeah,
we
and just
both-
on chance, it was nice. I
Yeah.
turned up at the car park, and boom, you guys are turning up at the same time. Gotta love it when that happens.
Hey, Andrew,
yeah,
does that
yeah.
mean that you're back running and things are okay with the ankle now?
Well, one doesn't want to tempt fate, but I did 27 Ks on the Saturday on roads, catching up with my good mate Shane Thrower from down in Reefton. He was up here because he makes gin and they won a couple of awards. Congratulations, Shane. Little bitty gin. And then 30 Ks at Riverhead yesterday, so back to back. And that one was... put a bit of, once I got rid of Matt and Harry and Tom,
We were going different directions, I will.
yeah,
have,
we were actually going different directions. But it's a better story to say that I just blasted you off after.
Well, you
Kate
would have
had
anyway.
enough of, yeah. Anyway, once I got rid of these guys, I went quite quick and the ankle held up.
Good.
Okay, so it was but you know I don't want to say everything's great because then it'll
Yeah.
be again.
Fair.
But everything's fine.
Well, perhaps you
thank you.
transferred your ankle issues onto me because my left ankle hurt. My ankle's never hurt, and for some reason my left ankle hurt, and my bursitis was giving me jip yesterday, but it was still a nice run.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right. It wasn't nothing life-threatening, but they can't all be great runs, but it was excellent company, so that was fantastic. And how have you been, Ali?
Good. Yeah, I had a great day out in the weekend. I went on Saturday and ran the Otaketake Trail, which is one of the Taupo Trail Network runs.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You did.
And it was
You ran it with
beautiful. Who did I run with?
Charlotte.
Charlotte. I was going to say,
Yes.
who did I run it with?
my wife went to school with Charlotte. There you go.
Oh, did she? Oh, there you go. Small
There's
world.
the 2 degrees of separation.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was a beautiful day and just like, yeah, really lovely trails. So it was good.
Fantastic. We're all running. We're all psyched about running, and it is that point of the year. It's kind of shoulder season. It's late winter, probably early spring's a bit of a stretch, but it's around
These
the corner. You can
blossoms.
see it, eh? You can see it.
It's spring in Auckland, mate.
It's spring in Auckland. Winterless Auckland. You can hear my. I've come down with a viral illness at the end of winter, which is just typical. But what I wanted to ask, the first question of the Aid Station, which is the subscriber-only podcast where we ask each other questions, and it's normally more kind of chatty and some super experienced people in the room. But this first question, Ali, is for you. I've been thinking about, it's that time of year, thinking about my racing and thinking about events for early next year, and something that I've always struggled with, being coached or not, is when to time my run, so to speak. And I use scare quotes there. One of the things I've thought about is maybe I've always kind of peaked too soon. So what I wanted to ask you as a coach, a professional coach, is there a rule of thumb for this stuff? And when is the sweet spot for the build before a big event?
Yeah, I've actually done a lot of homework for this because I hate it when I go away from something going, I should have said this and I should have said that. So there's a bit of a bit to cover. So I think first of all, the thing that you need to think about is looking at the macrocycle and having a considered build. So there's a rule of thumb, but the rule is also that it needs to apply to you and take into account your running history, any health considerations, so age and stage, exercise history, work and life stresses. I mean, like I've coached accountants who I'm like, well, we know kind of when it's getting to end of financial year, shit's going to hit the wall. Like, so you've got to take those sort of things into account as well. Your ability to recover. So, like builders, for example, when I've worked with them, they've got a really physical job. So it's quite hard to then add in a heap of extra mileage and expect them to recover. Shift workers, obviously you've got sleep being impacted, mums and dads, same situation, mature athletes, and then athletes with osteopenia, things like that. In my case, early osteoarthritis. So consideration around what the loading is and what will keep people fit and running. So everybody's going to be different when it comes to their unique life situation. And I guess another thing to kind of consider is, are you getting the heebies from social media platforms like Strava?
Thanks, Rigby.